In today's episode, we are making some huge contract decisions for 2027. And with our recent struggles, we move focus to researching for next season. I think some acceptance is needed in this episode and for the rest of the season. Acceptance of where we are as a team, because we're not going to be able to, I think realistically actually, challenge Audi. I can't believe I'm saying that, but honestly, Audi now having got a podium with Hulkenberg, they're scoring really well recently. We didn't score at all. McLaren are even starting to catch us. I think we need to just accept the situation of we did not build a car that was as good as we thought for this season, and it's a bit of a struggle town in this second season, and we need to just firm that and prepare well for the third season, 2027, when we can maybe make that leap up into fighting for top 4, top 3 teams, because we had this before. We've had this before when we did the last F1 Manager series, when it was the 24 game, in essence, the base game. You know, we did the Andretti, part of our career. You know, that took us 3 seasons to get them to World Championship status. It wasn't, a 2-season affair, and we were starting from an even lower point with Williams here. So maybe I was naive to think we could have maybe challenged for more in the second season. I would have loved to have maybe battled for P3, but you can clearly see these guys are in a different planet. And Audi, they're not too far away, but realistically now, after me realizing at the end of last episode, we need to start putting in work for next year's car. We're not done any of that. We need to basically firm it and just honestly just see what we can do with the car we've got now. Hopefully have some more chaotic races like we had maybe 2 episodes ago at the Monaco GP, for example, in Miami, and then we'll see where we go from there. I think investing where we can. We've already got these 2 upgrades on the way. I think if we can get a factory upgrade, that would be ideal based off your guys' comments as well. This is the R&D chart. On paper, the last couple of upgrades we've done on the car have got it to a good state. It's very, very close and competitive. So I think in this regard, we could still score some decent points from race to race. And I think at this point in the season anyway, the AI teams also around us like to plateau and start putting in work for next year's car. So, whatever they're doing, let's just do what we need to do. And I think that is now focusing on 2027 when it comes to development, and apart from that, then just focusing on maximizing everything we can on this year's car. And I think this episode, honestly, I'm going to start looking at drivers we could be in talks with to replace Alexander Albon, because it has been just difficult to see how we can continue. It kind of feels like, it kind of feels like a Ricciardo at McLaren sort of situation where we love the driver still, but it's just like we cannot continue like this because just for the sake of we have a contract in place sort of thing. Gonna go ahead and sort out what we've got in the car here. Right, install that. Underfloor is missing. Oh, we have the new one on the way, is it? What have we actually got going on? Okay, we've got the chassis and front wing. Underfloor, we only had 1, was it? From last time out? I thought we had that ready for Austria, but I don't think I actually used it in hindsight. So maybe we fluffed up a little bit there. Although, to be fair, Austria ended up just being a bit of a madness in terms of, the craziness of the result we saw there. All right, so we'll sort that out. ATR, when's the next ATR period? Next ATR period is ages away, it feels. 4 weeks away, and we've already used all ATR, haven't we? Yeah, we've used everything, so we can't even start research until after the British Grand Prix, but that's then. So really, there's all there's to do is actually wait till Silverstone. 25 days where, again, the AI teams around us could probably upgrade, and the car already looks in the bin anyway on this performance. This, though, doesn't match up with what we're seeing in the R&D chart, so you can't really believe everything. Right, the scouting team is away, scouting 2 drivers. I won't reveal the identities just yet. Let's see what they come back with. We're also going to go ahead and make sure that we secure the services of Carlos Sainz. His contract running out at the end of this season, so I'm hoping we can keep him on for another 2 seasons. Next season, salary-wise, might need to bump up 10 million. I think he would be worth 10 million if we can get him. Lump sum bonus. That's not really doing anything for us, is it? Right, race bonus. Here we go. We drop this. If he gets 90k for every fourth place he gets. I feel like he would go for a 13 million. Give a little lump sum bonus. That's fine. So the cost to Harvey, 232. That's calm. 3 seasons. Yeah, we could offer you a 3-season contract. I don't mind. Pop that offer in. Contract rumors. What we got going on? Rumors. Okay, so this will be about, you know, maybe suitable candidates to scout on top. Brian from Ferrari, the race engineer. Hadjar is... Oh, yeah, to be fair, Hadjar's a free agent. I didn't even think about Hadjar. He's not one of the 2 drivers I just put on for scouting. I'm going to go ahead and improve them. 100k extra. Yeah, let's see some info on Hadjar on top of the 2 drivers I just asked are scouting for. And Brian could be interesting. I mean, like I said, you know, we could think about replacing James Irwin because we won't need the affinity with Albon if we're getting rid of Albon. But he's 82. He's not that bad. But if we could get a Ferrari engineer, race engineer, then you wouldn't say no, would you? Just do an inventory as well as we go through this period. Side pods we probably need. Rear wing we need. Front wing we... Oh my god, we need so many bloody parts. We need so many. We've got enough time to do them all. Just one by one. Okay, side pods. Now that I know this is going to be the car we've got for the rest of the season, this makes it a bit easier now to keep inventory because we just keep on making each part that we got right now, knowing that every other thing we do is going to be for research. Right, thankfully, Science, very, very easy stuff there. He's accepted. He's happy with the team, of course. He's been the de facto leader now. Very much so in this second season, hauling all the points that we've got so far. So yeah, I think it's easy for him to also see that he's going to be well treated here at Williams. There's been a staff poach. I mean, we just spoke about James Irwin, not minding, you know, maybe changing it up if Brian from Ferrari is available. Well, Mercedes have come in and poached him. He had, I think, only the rest of the season left on his contract anyway. So Merc have got him for 3 seasons. So now we actually do have an onus to dispose and replace of both these guys on the left-hand side of this driver's table. So now I actually will be very curious to see about what comes back from that, you know, rumor and extra scouting of Brian. And whilst we wait for that to come through, what has come through is our manual scouting of 2 candidates that I feel very excited about and potentially open to negotiation. The first of which is going to be Oscar Piastri at the McLaren team that are below us in the Constructors' Championship. Obviously, they're the reigning Constructors' Champions, but they have been woeful this season. You know, there were backmarkers for some of the races at the start of the season. It's going to take a lot, though. He's got a big buyout, but his mentality is negative with the McLaren team right now. So he's actually open to negotiations. It seems a bit unrealistic, though, with the buyout there that we would have to pay. The other one is Bortoleto, one of the rookies doing really well, and it would be weakening one of our current rivals of Audi, and that he's demoralized apparently because maybe Hulkenberg's taking all the praise potentially. And to be fair, Bortoleto's actually got quite unlucky at Audi in the last couple of races, if you recall. So he's not feeling too great about his situation. His buyout's really tiny. He's 85 rated, so it would be an upgrade on Albon, and because he's only his 2nd season in Formula 1, like with Behrman, like with Antonelli, like with Hadjar. That's why Hadjar was one of the, you know, game suggestions. They've got room to grow. They've got potential to grow. So I think Bortoleto is probably the more realistic one, because Piastri would have to buy him out of the contract if we were to go into these negotiations. So it just wouldn't work. Like, the team suitability here is medium, you know, but there's a lot of negatives here, and a lot of it's just to do with the costs. Like, we could definitely try and go in for it, but we just couldn't afford this, basically. To replace Albon, though, by the way, it's not easy. It's not smooth, because he's got a whole year left. So there would be a cost to terminate the year remaining, basically. But he's on a salary of 6 million, so let's remember that, because if we go in for negotiations with Bortoleto, if we can get a salary that's lower than 6 million and he'll go for it, then that would be, it would kind of work out in a way, like it would balance out. So obviously we'd go for next season, so the cost to break's less because we're only breaking Albon's contract for 2027, not the rest of this season. So we will have to see out the rest of the season with Albon, which I'm fine to do. You know, let's hopefully, you know, see him out. He's been with Williams for a while. I would like to actually be able to end the relationship in a good way and actually do right by him, whilst also maintaining it's not the right thing long term to carry on. I'm happy to give Bortoleto a big contract just to gush him up a little bit. Salary-wise, like I said, if we could go lower than 6 million, that would be ideal. But, I don't know, 4 million, we'd save 2 million on Albon. That would kind of negate that. But then it looks like we might have to give him a bonus to sign on. Maybe a bonus for here for, like, P5s. We can give him some P5 bonuses. If I go down to 10, it gets better. Like, the better we go, it kind of diminished returns after, like, P11. So let's do P10, 10k, because going up from 10k hardly does anything, really. Signing bonus could be quite big, because a lump sum signing bonus is only for 1 year, whereas extra salary is every single year of this contract. So if we were to give him 1.4, he doesn't like his situation, so maybe 1.4, he'll go for it, 1.4, and that's only a one-off payment. You know, compared to an extra 2 million salary to match Albon. He's got very high patience, so we can definitely continue negotiations, you know, as we go. Let's give him 14 days to reply, because I kind of want to get this maybe potentially talked through before the British Grand Prix. All right, we'll offer that to Bortoleto. Facility upgrade coming in for the car part test center. We've got the suspension simulator coming soon. That's going to be a positive for everything we do for research for next year's car. So it's actually good timing that we did these upgrades now, because they're going to come in just in time for ATR to begin for research for 2027. Are you serious? Alpine have swooped in. Alpine have swooped in. For goodness sake, it looks like everyone is getting in on silly season right now. Everyone is trying to shuffle around contracts. Bortoleto has been poached. Alpine have got him. Alpine have got him. Oh, okay. Back to the drawing board. Suspension simulator comes in. We've also scouted another candidate that I think could be possible. It basically just goes off who's open to negotiating, because there are so many people now trying to move contracts, trying to move teams. They've already signed for their new teams. Maybe we should have started this process earlier, but I wanted to give Albon the benefit of the doubt, give him that time. But now, this may be the next option. Somehow, Merc are not locking down Russell. They've just signed our engineer, but they've not locked down their lead driver. Could we steal him? I mean, Piastri's a no-go. Maybe George might be possible. The salary is quite high, but how? How are they doing this? What? There's no way. That was a bit of a spoiler for next season then. Going to RB? Are you kidding me? No way. There's absolutely no way that's actually happened. Right, just sent an offer in for someone, and this is pretty much what I've got left, because it seems like everyone who was maybe available has either been tied down, or they've just now become not interested because they've re-signed with their current teams, like we just did with Sainz. It seems August really is, like in real life almost, you know, that summer break period, silly season really is upon us here in the game. So I've gone for a bit of an out-of-the-box thought for who to sign. And at first, you're going to think, okay, on paper, this seems ridiculous. But remember, this is the same reasoning we gave for maybe going for Bortoleto. You know, why it's been great to go for, like, Bam or Antonelli in the past in the game is because in the game, it's all about the potential and the growth factor that they could have in the future. And this guy has got to have the growth factor in the future with how things are looking in real life, maybe, if you believe the murmurings in the Formula One world in the years to come. We are hiring the Red Bull family next hotshot, Arvid Lindblad, currently an affiliate at RB. This is for next season. We've got him locked in. The contract we're giving him is 3 million, so it's more than half the money we're paying Albon. There's a tiny target bonus, and we've locked him in for 3 years. He's 79 rated, so he's actually higher rated right now than our current affiliate, Luke Browning. That might destabilize his opinion. He may be not happy about that, but he's already higher rated than Luke Browning, and I think he's ready. I think he's ready to be thrust upon into Formula One and hopefully grow rapidly, at least to 82 within that first season in 2027. It's so left field, and you might be thinking, what on earth am I doing? But look at this. Look at the right-hand side here, the not interested bit on the right. There is, like Oscar's open, but we can't afford him. Russell was open, and to be fair, he's got a higher salary than Oscar, so that was probably even more unrealistic. Lando's open to negotiation, but his salary will be high. Then everyone else is not interested. interested. Like, Antonelli interested, but he's got a huge his buyout, 62 million. Like, we're just not doing that. Behrman, not interested. Yuki, not interested. Everyone is not interested. Like, this was literally one of the best options on paper. If you look at the age, you look at the potential there. So we've gone for it. It's so left field, I feel, for the Williams team. But maybe that's the way we need to go. Right, we spent a lot of time here in this episode on contract negotiations, drivers, etc., etc. We might still have some more to come. And we've got an email from Laurent Mekis, the team principal of RB. They've seen we've signed Lindblad. Everyone's going to miss working with him. But let me be clear. We're coming for you in the championship. Well, I mean, I would say that's a bit baffling looking at the table, but, they've apparently signed George bloody Russell, which is ridiculous for a team like RB. I don't know what's gone on behind the scenes with Russell and Mercedes, but something has. So we shall see. We shall see. But we're now going to move on into the British Grand Prix. And now the departing driver and departing engineer, they're bickering. I'm just going to acknowledge it. I'm just going to acknowledge it. You're both leaving us. That whole side of this page, just... Speaking of the other side, though, to be fair, Brian, we scouted him, or the team scouted him for me, and he's not interested. So, Brian's a no-go. Who could be available? Also, by the way, some crazy changes. So, Adami's gone to McLaren. I don't know when he went to McLaren. But he went to McLaren at some point. So that's actually left William Joseph out of contract. So he might be a pick. Or Tom Stallard. He could be a pick, but he's not interested. Neither is Will. Oh, you know what? A Mercedes engineer. Mercedes took our engineer. Maybe we take one back from them. Ben Mitchell. Cost to break the contract is... That's the rest of the season. So I bet he's on a 1 million salary. So if we were to put this up to... 1 point. Oh, there you go. Oh, cool. Oh, he's up for it. He's up for it. Should we do this immediately? Or 7 days? Give us 7 days. 7 days just before the British Grand Prix. Let's sweeten the deal. I'll chuck in 60k and we can bump up. Oh, okay. We can even remove the signing bonus. We'll leave it in just for his sake, just for his benefit. And you know what? Because we've put in the salary a little bit higher. Let's just do it straight away. Yeah, let's do this. I've been completely beaten out for Bortoleto. We couldn't get Piastri. Someone poached Russell as I was contemplating. I'm fed up of being beaten to the punch. Let's get this guy. Let's steal him back from Merck. Merck have got our engineer. We'll take their one. And he's good. Thank you very much. Welcome to the team, mate. Welcome to the team. That's for next season. Sorted out. Absolutely sorted. Wow. Well, I didn't expect this to be a huge episode for team admin, for team personnel for 2027, but there is a lot of turmoil and change going on, not just with us apparently at Williams, but up and down the grid. Let's get into some racing though now, huh? I know I probably shouldn't, but I'm just going to simulate Q1. I'm just... now that we know, we're just trying to see out the season in a way and manage it best we can. I think if we have to do some comeback drives, we have to do some comeback drives. Let's try and rattle through some of these sessions when we can. So Q1, let's see. I mean, okay, we got through. Thank God. Actually, wow, the irony. Albon P7, Sainz P11 here. Can you imagine if now all of a sudden Albon starts performing amazingly because he knows he's getting the boot just to spite us? That would be actually so typical, wouldn't it? For F1 and for like just... us playing the manager game. Right, we'll manage Q2 just because obviously want to try and get both of them to Q3. We can, you know. If Albon wants to actually suddenly turn up, look, I don't care. I don't care if Albon starts performing just to spite us. Whatever works for him, just to see out the season in a strong way, just so that we can, you know, shake hands firmly and part on a good term, because he's had a good couple of years at Williams. And he deserves a fitting way out of the team, not to end on such a low. All right, let's see how these laps go. Albon, no traffic. Sainz in a bit of a train with a couple of cars ahead of him on flying laps as well. So all good for once. We might actually have a very clean qualifying in Q2 to kick things off. This would just be so typical us. We've had such turmoil and so much admin with contracts that when we get down to the racing in this episode, watch how it's so much smoother than the last 2 episodes have been in terms of results or just things going our way now. And maybe the good luck returns to our team as we go 3 and 5. It's a Merc 1-2, and very bafflingly, this man might be leaving Mercedes for RB, who have only got Perez in this session right now. And Bortoleto, man. Bortoleto going to Alpine. What a waste. Alpine both got knocked out in Q1. What a waste, man. We could have got Bortoleto. I would have preferred to get Bortoleto, but Lindblad is the next best option, I think, when it came to options we even had. Right, we'll reconvene now. Right now, this is not bad. 5 and 7. That's actually a lot better than we were ever getting. Honestly, this is going to be a joke, isn't it? We're going to have both cars in Q3 now. After all of this back and forth going about replacing Albon and his engineer. Right, let's go out. Come on, get that second lap in. Oh, a lot of traffic there for Sainz, although he's in a bit of a train of cars going for it, so hopefully he'll be all right. He might even get a bit of a toe off Leclerc, to be honest. His old Ferrari teammate on the straights. Albon's got a good clean air. Verstappen ahead of him, I think, on a hot lap. I assume no. Verstappen gets out of the way, though, so that's calm. Let's see. Green first sector for Albon. Middle yellow. The opposite for Sainz. Yellow-green then. Albon finishes the lap. He goes quicker. Up to P6. Slower than Hulkenberg, though. The Audi again looking strong. Piastri up there for... what? Piastri up there for McLaren as Sainz comes through. Can we just squeeze in? We might just... we've done it. We've done it. Wow. Of course. Of course. Of course. In the episode where we've done so much change for next season because it wasn't going well this season, maybe we get some good luck now after the last 2 episodes. Oh, bloody Nora. Bloody Nora. Right. Into Q3 for both drivers for the first time in ages then. Right, send Albon out. Send Sainz out. Good bit of clean air, hopefully, for both drivers. Bit of rain in the sky, apparently. Allegedly. 5% it says, but in 3 minutes. But that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Right, Albon with the first time on the board. 124.9. Let's see if Sainz... Well, Sainz is not going quicker, apparently, in the second and third sector. Honestly, this is just typical, isn't it? This is like the you know, in football, the new manager bounce. This is the out-of-contract bounce for Alex Albon as he goes 8/10 quicker than Sainz there. Sainz maybe with a bit of traffic. I don't know if cars were getting out his way, but this maybe we need to fire drivers more. Right now, as it stands, very topsy-turvy top 10. Russell on provisional pole from Piastri. Albon ahead of Hamilton. Sainz P7. What is this session, man? What is this session? Right, let's go to the 2-minute mark. Gonna send out Sainz just behind Hulkenberg here. Behind Russell. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll send Albon out there. Hopefully he gets to the end of the lap. Oh, no. Albon have to let cars by. Take manual control. Let's go attack. Manual control. Let's go attack. Make sure they get to... Yeah, okay, we're going to pass Russell there. Sainz will start his lap. Pushing on fuel. Deploy. Whereas Albon, push on fuel. Deploy. Albon will just make it, I think. Yep. Good for us to do manual control because he's now made it on time and he'll push flat out. And then we'll see what they can do. Sainz with good space as he's ahead of Verstappen there. Albon may just catch Hamilton. Hamilton gets in the way. No! Lewis, you're just jealous, man. You're just jealous Albon's ahead of you right now in the provisional first laps. Well, that's Albon not improving then, isn't it? So typical, back to our bad luck in qualifying. It was all going too well. But Sainz may improve. Not in the first sector. Maybe in the second, please. Green second sector. Yep, let's see as we go through to the end. Sainz from P9 looking to get up the order. Crosses the line. No improvement. Wow. No improvement. Albon's probably definitely not going to improve, but it's still a P5. It's still a P5, but the man who is apparently leaving Mercedes is on pole position for that team. Leclerc second, Antonelli third, Piastri up to P4. So even though he's incredibly unhappy with McLaren, he's seeing an uptick in performance. Albon P5 ahead of Hulkenberg. Carlos Sainz P9. utter confusion in that qualifying at the British Grand Prix. But it's a Brit on pole, so the home crowd will be very happy with that. A 1-stop on the cards apparently for Sainz, and they're saying a 2-stop for Albon. I think 2-stop for both, to be honest, but I think go soft, hard, medium. I think we want to be on the medium at the end. Apparently, Sainz could do a soft, medium. I don't really see that working out for us. Let's go for the, or a soft, medium, soft? No, nah, that's too audacious. Let's just stick with what I think is better. I think having that big tire offset and being able to push, yeah, I think will be the way to go. Lap 14 and 33. What did we do with Albon? We did lap 13 and 33. So let's do 14 and 34. 14 and 34. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm happy with that. I'm going to go for 2 laps less of fuel. Let's see if we can, because the engine cooling is horrendous for our car. So you may as well underfuel massively and then save fuel later and help the engine temperature.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Here's a determined Sainz lining up on the grid.
They've done well to secure a P9 start, and they'll be keen to convert that into some points.
And it looks like we're good to go. Anticipation is high, and the drivers are ready for this. The British Grand Prix. It's lights
out, and away we go from P5 with Albon. It's been a while since he's out-qualified Sainz. Sainz P9 needs to get a move on up to P8 immediately, maybe on the outside of the Audi as well, I was hoping, but no, instead fighting Hamilton, and Hamilton annoyingly is going to get down the inside, isn't it? Has Albon nearly grabs P4. Come on, man. Come on. Max aggression here, max aggression. Oh, wow. Albon's back. Albon's back. All we needed was to, you know, hand in his P45, and he will perform, apparently. That is the motive. As Russell leads 6/10 ahead of Leclerc. Already a bit of a gap there. Antonelli probably wanting to pressurize to try and make it a 1-2 for the Silver Arrows at the British Grand Prix. And Albon is sticking with Antonelli. Sainz has got Hamilton and get on the back of Hulkenberg as Verstappen gets Piastri. So Piastri may have qualified well, but maybe the race pace just still isn't there for McLaren. Totally. So let's speed this up through the opening lap. Albon is not going to keep up with Antonelli now, and instead Verstappen surprisingly sets a fast lap for the Grand Prix as he looks to try and limit the damage, as he still is the championship leader after all of the chaos we've had in recent races. In the last episode, he still leads the way. Russell ahead of Leclerc. Leclerc on soft tyres. What's the rest of us doing? We're also on softs. Let's calm this down on the fuel.
Cool the tyres.
Cool the tyres, go neutral. And Leclerc's going to get into the lead of the race. Russell may fall back on the mediums, but he's playing the long-term game. The rest of us all on the softs. Maybe that's also why Piastri fell away. And Sainz, this is a good opportunity for him to then make some headway on Hulkenberg, as Hulkenberg will get held up by Piastri a little bit. So can we do anything to see him get past? It's going to be close. Hulkenberg's going to go for that move. I don't want to overdo the tyres, though. They're already on the edge of starting to overheat on the yellow. But we've got Lewis for company, which is a little bit frustrating. Russell gets back past Leclerc. Probably to be expected. Oh, Albon nearly had a go at Antonelli there. Come on, let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Verstappen may just make a move. Verstappen does make the move. He's up to P4. Albon down to P5, and now he is the one blocking Hulkenberg. And Sainz, we need to get past Piastri ASAP. ASAP, mate. Come on. Oh, yes, this is it. This is it. Oh, beauty. Beauty. You tell him to do something, and he does it immediately. And he now might go and get Hulkenberg. Standard. Come on. Dive down the inside here. Right here, Sainz. Right here. Right here. Oh, he's heard me. He's heard me. Yes. Yes, Carlos. Cook him. Let's go. P6. Just about acquired. Maybe. Get the elbow out. Squeeze him out. There we go. He's happy with that one. I'm happy with that one. as it's a 1-2 for Merck, and Antonelli trying to get through, and he has got through. He leads the British Grand Prix, having won last episode for the first time in Formula 1 at the Spanish GP. He looks to add to his tally of F1 race wins in only his second season in Formula 1. Russell, though, will put up a fight later in the race. He's on mediums now. That will come into its own eventually, but at the moment, for once in a British Grand Prix, the pace isn't looking half bad. Usually, Silverstone for me in this game always goes absolutely in the bin. We're kind of back. We're so back at the very end of the race. Albon might make a cheeky move here on Verstappen. I feel like he's going to go for it at some point. Let's just keep it on ×2 and see what he does here. Maybe use a bit of ERS as we get to the village section. Sainz may look to make a pass, though. If they start fighting too much, I am going to tell Albon to cede, because obviously Sainz is the future of this team. But let's see if Albon can close to Verstappen to make that move. No, Sainz is through. Sainz is through. He's made the move straight away with a bit of deploy. That's fine. Albon can be a bit of a rear gunner and block off the Audi, block off the Ferrari. There we go. That's good. That's good from Albon. Keep doing that, son. Keep doing that. All right, push it a little bit until the tyres scream a little. Sainz is dragging Albon along, and we're definitely not able to break away from this pack then. Verstappen, Leclerc, and the two Mercs have too much pace for us. All right, Hamilton's past Hülkenberg as Albon and Sainz are side by side. I fear Hamilton is eventually going to pick us off. I think that's definitely going to happen. Oh, it might happen now. Hamilton on the outside of Albon. He's absolutely rinsed him. Absolutely rinsed him. What's the tyre wear saying, though? Okay, the Ferrari's cooking on tyre wear. Verstappen is as well. Antonelli's not bad. We're actually awful on tyre wear on this soft tyre. Where has that tyre preservation gone, guys? Oh, Albon's now back behind Hülkenberg. Don't let this be the start of the end of Albon's pace. Please, no. All right, Albon's falling away now. P9. And Sainz is now pressurized by Hülkenberg. He's got Hamilton, though. He overtook Hamilton. That's promising. Okay. Good. This has definitely been a much better first stint than I thought it would be. Or, like, being honest, I really thought we'd be going tumbling down the order, but this is very, very solid. Oh, what's happened to Albon? Oh, no. Okay, well, it was nice while it lasted. Our decision was correct. Let's go a bit of attack, Albon. Push for 2 laps and then come in. Yeah, you can come in on this next lap. Yeah, and we're going to pit on the next lap. I've decided. Pit on the next lap. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Sainz staying with Hamilton.
So into your left and coast.
Albon is out on the hards. Go attack at the start. Try and save a bit of fuel. Right, Sainz is really struggling for tyres. But he's sticking with Hamilton, and Hamilton is having a little nip at Max Verstappen. So that's good. Albon's in a good working range with the hard, so we just let him plod along. Sainz looking to make a pit stop this time around, but watching this battle between Hamilton and Verstappen. Hamilton up into P4. This is crucial, remember, because Hamilton is the non-Red Bull car looking to chase down Verstappen in the championship as Hülkenberg comes in and matches us with Sainz. Right, good pit stop, please, guys. Good pit stop. Leclerc leads, by the way. 4 seconds to the Mercs. What's happened there? Where is the Merc pace gone? Leclerc's opened the taps. Right, Sainz. Good pit stop, 2.6. Much better, much better. They're balanced now. They can save the fuel. Right. At this stage, honestly, I'm going to just fast forward through this second stint on the hards. Not much action to do in terms of they just got to get to the next stint, get to that medium tyre. Leclerc's got a car issue. He was leading. He's got a car issue now, so he's probably going to fall down the order in terms of pace. We're the only ones around. I mean, Hülkenberg's on hards, but all these guys medium. So we are going to be on the quicker compound compared to all of these guys at the end of the race. Sainz, even on the hards, he's holding up Hamilton. So that's good. Albon, though, P18. Hülkenberg's got ahead of us, but we're keeping some tyre wear in check. Just in case, just in case. Yeah, Hülkenberg's wearing out his tyres. We're catching back up to him. It's all good. Yeah, he's in range. It's fine. And we've actually overtaken him. There we go. We've got Hulk. There's a big train here. I might push a little bit just to get a gap. Let's push a bit, Sainz. Break out the DRS. There we go. Yeah, get out the DRS. Does Albon want to actually make a move or something? No. No, he's just going to be in P17. Solid, solid.
Honestly, I can't go much faster than this.
I know, buddy. I know. I know. Anthony leads, by the way, lap 27. Leclerc still second with the car issue, but Verstappen and Hamilton surely will be catching fast. And Sainz trying to get away from Hulkenberg if we can. Right, I'm pushing Sainz. The pit window's opening up, so it's time to push the tyres a little bit more, lean on them. They're not even getting that hot, to be honest, so I think it's all good. All right, optimal pit stop for Albon. We'll pit in now. All right, Hulk pits. That's fine. We're getting that delta.
Oh dear, that's not a
Oh,
good
Albon
stop.
pit stop issue. When it rains, it pours for Albon. The Sainz will carry on for one more, I think. What's the last lap like? 131. Let's see what Hulkenberg does. We won't know. Carry on. 131.9. 129. Okay, yeah. Pit. Medium. Let's go. Right, Sainz is in for his medium stint. Stroll, the fastest lap. Don't know what the context of that is. 2.6. He's out way behind Hulkenberg. Oi. What's the gap there to Hulkenberg? 6 seconds, that is. A lot of cars to come through. A lot of traffic. Not really. We've not managed that well in terms of the gap there, but I trust Sainz that much that he can come back through. All right, 3 cars to overtake. He'll get them soon. Here we go. Come on. Yellow flags. Don't know what for. Lawson spun it on turn 6 in the RB P14. Really not going to be much of a difference for anything. Albon P18. We've finally got some fuel saved up.
Suggest reducing.
What are we doing here, lad? What are we doing? There's just no pace. There's absolutely no pace here. All right, we're up to P10. Just got Stroll. Keep going. Closing up to Leclerc with the car issue. We need to get past him ASAP. Deploy. We need to get past the Ferrari. Yep. Clear the Ferrari. Good. Keep going. Push away. All right, we're gaining on Colapinto. Keep it just neutral this whole time. Get through on Colapinto. Then go attack. Let's really push it. Catch up to Tsunoda, the next car. Catching Tsunoda. Go standard. We're good. Albon, what are we doing, man? Let's go a bit of attack. Come on, let's get gassy at least. Oh, Verstappen puncher. Oh, this is massive. The championship leader with a puncher. Not for the first time. I swear he got a puncher last episode at some point as well. This is massive. This is massive for the Drivers' Championship. And where is Sainz in all of that? He comes through. He gets Colapinto. He gets Piastri in one foul swoop maybe on the outside and can go towards Tsunoda for P5 this will be. Meanwhile, Hulkenberg, by the way, is on for another podium. What? This just shows why I am so true in saying we shouldn't even think about trying to chase after Audi in the championship. They have actually got genuinely a good car now. Hulkenberg is absolutely smoking in that car. We've just got to see out this season, maximize these positions like we can, and focus on next year. And just try and have some fun with these races when we can, like this, trying to get Sainz through to the maximum we can, as there's an overtake fail for Albon. Meanwhile, Sainz overtaking a Red Bull. The two of them are just so different, aren't they? So different. Yeah, really good. We're catching up to Russell. Oh my God, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's P2. Russell, has he fallen off? Oh, he's going long on the hards. Is he going to the end? Did he go to the end? Hang on a minute. Russell's trying a one-stop maybe. So maybe we could even get a podium. We're 3 seconds off. That means Hulkenberg's definitely getting second, though. That's ridiculous. Antonelli, though, is he on? Is he on for a second win of his career? Whereas Hamilton... Oh, wow. Oh! Hamilton's got a puncher as well. Oh, my God. This is shades of the British Grand Prix of 2013. It's Pirelli Gate all over again. From 2013 to 2027, Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton with punches. This is ridiculous. What is going on? Pirelli are going to have a lot to answer. A lot. Because they're two championship contenders, maybe, with punches in the same race. Crazy. Right, Sainz pushing like a stabbed rat. And he is gaining on Russell. Oh, this is it. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy this overtake. Then we've got to save the fuel after we do. You know what? Let's save fuel whilst we're behind him. Let's go standard. Let's be sensible about this. He gets the job done on standard and low fuel. Lovely. We love to see it. All right, he'll be good now. You can push. Albon, to be fair, slowly has got back up to P13, but nowhere near points. He's used the fuel there. Let's use a bit of deploy. Come on. Stay ahead of Perez and Verstappen. Perez and Verstappen, former teammates, fighting for P14 and 15. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Sainz is going to get a podium. Incredible, actually. Podium is unbelievable. Really unbelievable. What a weird episode. All this turmoil of the team. We're getting ready for next year, doing these signings. And Hulkenberg overshadowing us with a P2 for Audi, improving on the third place he got in the Austrian Grand Prix. But this is going to be Carlos Sainz's first podium, I think, isn't it? With our team since the start of the series, because Albon got our podium episode 1, season 1. So this will be Sainz's first podium for the team, and very much deserved, as he very much takes on the official mantle as the team leader, seeing Williams in to the new era. But you know what's also a new era? Is this wonder kid in the Silver Arrow. 19 years of age, as Lewis Hamilton, the man he replaced in the Silver Arrows, is dead last at his home race. The kid that replaced him is coming through the final couple of corners. It's going to be his second victory in Formula 1. Kimi Antonelli still climbs in Formula 1. It's the win. It's the home win for Mercedes. Hulkenberg, insane podium for him and Audi. And we are going to get our first podium, I think, with Carlos Sainz. Come on, man. Well deserved. Well deserved. Meanwhile, you've got Albon. Well, to be fair to Albon, he's finished ahead of Perez and Verstappen and Hamilton, so that's at least something, maybe. P13. I mean, such a big difference. And that's literally just their driver rating and mentality, I think. I think Albon's mentality is kaput. Absolute kaput. But that's a big open goal that Hamilton did not take. That was a big chance for Hamilton to score big and chase after Verstappen, and Hamilton's not taking it. And instead, I think the Mercs are now going to be soon into this title fight, probably, you'd say. I mean, let's have a look at the standings after this one. I suspect they'll be close. Right, Drivers' Championship. Still a way to go. Tsunoda's actually still the closest man to Verstappen. And where was Tsunoda? Tsunoda with a very quiet P4, you know. 6 places up. Tsunoda, is he gonna try and challenge his own teammates in this whole thing? And I tell a lie, Hamilton's nowhere near. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we said that last episode. Leclerc got 1 win. Hamilton's got 2, but Leclerc's 1 win catapulted him higher than his teammate. But now Russell and Antonelli heating up a storm. So Merc actually might overtake Ferrari before Ferrari catch Red Bull here. And then Audi have broken 100 points. GG's, fair play. That's pretty good. But good for us to outscore McLaren. That's solid. To keep the P5 at least. Get that little bit of extra prize money compared to P6. But, is the Antonelli era beginning here in 2026 with Mercedes? We'll see. We'll see. I'm very impressed by Audi, though, as well. I keep saying it. I'm annoyed they're so good, but they're also... And Luke Browning continues to grow. Just reminding us he's in the background. We may have signed Lindblad for next season, but Luke Browning is only 2 overall now, lower than him. So he's there waiting in the wings as well. You know, that's pretty good, actually. I actually think that's great. We've got Browning there as pressure. So if Lindblad doesn't perform, it's harsh, but Luke Browning's always there. Right, new ATR begins. Time to do research on the car. Let's go for an underfloor first of all. Let's go with little bits. Go with 2 engineers there and there. We've got 1 more slot. Let's do... Rear wing's been pretty important for us this season, so let's use the rest of ATR on... should we use the rest of it? It's 56 days. When is this going to get done? Like, let's use all this ATR. 56 days is the next ATR period. And this gets done when? If I use my remaining engineers. 33 days. Okay, so we'll kind of maybe have some ATR left. Let's not use everything then. Let's save some for 1 other bit of research, maybe. Once this is done. Yeah, let's finish this with 4 engineers and then do another research part with the ATR left. Right, pit stop drills there and Jim going to Hungary. That's good. Belgium, we could... Actually, no, that's pretty calm. That's pretty calm. They're actually a little bit tired there at that point, so maybe let's rest up on here. And then they're all good. Yeah, cool, calm. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Sponsor bonds coming in. Extra bit of money that we desperately need because we spent a lot of money recently. 3 million and then nearly an extra million there. So we're back over 10 million. That's good. I was a little bit worried we're going to be a bit lean. We're going to manage the next race at Hungary and then simulate the last one here at the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's give Albon all the duties we can. Fittipaldi as well can do something as well. He's really happy, by the way, being an affiliate, helping the car development. So pretty much a perfect signing that we made for Fittipaldi. Okay, he's neutral again, but he was really happy with it, and he just looks happy as well to be here. He's just like, I'm just so happy to be here. Right, race targets are pretty low again, but the car is looking. Look, the car's pretty actually good. Stacked up, so moderate rain in quali, that might help us as well. Gonna manage Q1 because with these wet sessions, you just want to manage them manually because you can really gain a lot. There's going to be a little dry period here, or drier period, and there's actually bone dry at the end apparently. So let's wait. Let's wait a little bit. Let's just wait this out. Gonna send them out. Okay, now send them out just for a banker lap in that reduced wet period. Which is going to be pretty much by the time they start the lap. If I look behind the menu, yeah, pretty much on most of the lap, they'll be in this period. So just gives us a bit of a cushion, you know, just something on the board in case something happens. But we're going to come in and prepare for maybe it being dry just at the end. Maybe just at the end. Make sure you get to the start of the lap. Oh my God. Let's calm it down with Sainz. Calm it down with Albon as well. So much traffic. We need to build a gap with Albon here. And Sainz, you need to be... Oh, no.
Watch out for cars behind.
Go. Attack. Overtake this Audi. We need to overtake this Audi. All right, deploy. Oh, there's going to be so much traffic here. I guess we're all in flying laps. It's not that bad, actually. Albon probably holding up the Audi there. Sainz. Oh, he's got a good gap there. Okay, I think he'll be all right, actually. I think he'll be all right. Let's see. Oh, my... Oh, wow, that was the worst. I'm washed. What was that? What did I just do? I don't know what I just did. Wow, that was awful for me. What? This season just keeps getting harder, man. It's just so up and down, isn't it? Oh, Q3, Leclerc on pole, Antonelli, Hamilton, where's Verstappen, P7, so that's big. Audi and Hulkenberg cooking. And we're down here. Lot of work to do. Big recovery needed in this race. Oh, that was my fault. That was totally my fault. I got too cocky with, I know what I'm doing for the intermediate in quali. All right, we've got a lot of ground to make up. What is that strategy for Sainz? No. Why would we do 3-stop on 2 hards, brother? What is going on? Let's just do the medium, hard, soft. We know that works. Gonna go 2 laps less of fuel. Because we'll be in the pack, won't we? Trying to overtake. Right, well, can only go up from here, can't it?
Welcome back, everyone. This is it. The Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's...
Lights out, away we go from 19th and 17th. How sad is this? Let's get some overtakes. We should be a lot quicker than this. Yeah, critical we overtake people. Go on, Albon. Come on. P16. Make some moves, guys. Sainz P18. It's still the same up front. Leclerc ahead of Antonelli. Hamilton. Hulkenberg remains in the top 5. Albon getting stuck a little bit here. Carry on pushing. Are we the only ones on mediums? Okay, at the back, there's a lot of us on mediums. Okay, fair enough. Go balanced on that. Neutral. Standard. Right. Let's just settle into this race. Attacking a little bit with Albon and Sainz. Sainz has already passed Albon now to be the lead. Williams, we're still 16-17. It's difficult to overtake it. Mechanical issue for Hulkenberg. That's good for us. Versus our rivals. But, it's like Monaco. Difficult to overtake her around Hungary. It's not going to be an easy feat to recover. But I'm hoping in later stints, because we're going hard and soft, and others are already using their softs now, we're going to have that advantage at the end of the race. And Sainz making one move at least on Gasly. Come on. Actually need to go conserve here on fuel because we're overheating the engine. And Sainz makes a move. Okay, okay. The lower fuel with the lower engine mode might be the play here. As Sainz makes another move. He's actually cooking on the lower engine mode. Let's go. Oh, yellows.
Contact at turn 1.
What happened? Turn 1 contact. Who?
February on track.
Oh, who made contact? Let's see. Oh, but okay, no, it's no one we care about. Gasly and an RB car behind us. I thought it was going to be for the lead or something like that. Meanwhile, Leclerc leading now ahead of the two Mercedes. But again, Antonelli is there. He is honestly bursting onto the scene here in this Mercedes in 2026. And Hamilton has a good chance. Verstappen's P6. Hamilton and Leclerc both with good chances to gain points on the Red Bull. Right, people making their first pit stops. Engine's overheating a little bit. Let's just watch out for that as Sainz goes for a move from right to left on Ollie Behrman on the outside. Hopefully see the Haas in this rear end view as Leclerc pits and comes out just in between that battle. Sainz, good work. Ahead. P8 now. Albon P11. Calm. Keep going. We've probably got... Actually, you know what? We've probably got a little bit of pace in the tank to push at the end of the stint. Like, flat out. Let's carry on like this, though. Okay, clean air. I think now we go off avoid risk curbs and just push with the clean air. Go a bit of deploy. Let's stay ahead of the Ferrari if we can. Try and annoy him. All right, Sainz pushing like a stabbed rat. He's staying ahead of the Ferrari right now. Leclerc gets him, though.
Good to reduce lift and coast.
Go neutral. Stay on the pushing. All right, pit windows open. Sainz P5, Albon P8. Don't really know where we're going to be in this race, though, until the last stint, honestly. That's the way it's going to filter out. Right, pit windows open. We're going to keep going, I think. Oh, no, we'll pit. We'll pit for hards. Right, Sainz come in and Albon as well. Double stack. I'm confident about double stacking now. I think we're good with that. Let's go deploy into the lap, though.
Reuse of overtake.
Where's Albon? Okay, he's in that pack. Behind Piastri, Lando, Sainz. Ahead of the McLarens. Got done by Hulkenberg, but he's in. Good pit stop, please. This needs to be a good pit stop. This just can't be a bad pit stop. It has to be a good one because Albon's in the pit lane as well. It's a good one. Good. Oh, slick as you want. Lovely, guys. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh, 3 seconds. A little bit slower, but it's fine. Hulkenberg's issue getting worse. He'll be slow later. Right, I'm basically just pushing them and then cooling down the tyres when it gets a bit too hot and then pushing them again as we go on through. So Sainz right behind Behrman looking for a move. Albon down in P17. So I fear you can see the same thing happening. Maybe Sainz gets up to around where Hulkenberg is, P7. Albon might just be still further back. Let's see. We'll see how this stint goes. You know, out front, Antonelli leads again from Leclerc, Russell, Hamilton. So this time both Ferraris checkerboarding Mercedes, all of them looking to make the most of Verstappen just dragging this car to P6. Tsunoda with a car issue, losing momentum from that British Grand Prix race. Sainz is going to get a Bortoletto here. Use deploy as we do it.
Click, overtake.
And then Albon catching the McLaren. Come on, mate. See a good overtake from you, please. DRS open. Surely. On the outside. Beautiful. Carry on. Albon with another move, maybe. Oh, carry on with deploy. Sorry. Carry on going, Albon. Oh, Albon actually cooking a little bit. Come on. That's what you want to see. And we're catching Tsunoda now with Sainz. Come on. Get this move done and get onto the back of Alonso. Good move on the inside. Very dark, though. Very overcast, I must say. Almost feels like it's going to rain, but I don't think there's any forecast for it. No, it's actually getting sunnier as we go on through. Albon, let's go deploy. Come on, mate. Come on. Let's get Lawson there. Stay ahead of the McLaren as well. Catching up to Lawson. Trying to make that move. Oh, he's got him. Beautiful. Good. Albon's actually doing very well here. Sainz is absolutely cooking up a storm. But that's because others have made that second stop already. Some of them have. Yeah. Oh, wait, hang on. These guys have made their second stop but come out ahead of us. Damn. Oh, Leclerc v Verstappen there. Antonelli following in behind. Yellows. What's happened? Albon got overtaken by Piastri. Yellow flags for something. Stroll's involved, I think. Yep, Stroll's involved versus Lawson with the RB. The two of them come together at the exit of turn 1. Classic Hungary, that one. Sainz P4, he's ahead of Hamilton, who's, I think, come out behind him, yeah, on fresher tyres. So, annoying Hamilton here a little bit with Sainz. To be fair, let's try and get Verstappen, actually, here. Oh, go on. Go on. Let's get him, please. I'd really like to overtake the Red Bull here, please, Sainz. Oh, Verstappen pit. Okay. He didn't want the smoke. Right, Russell's going to catch us probably any minute now and overtake us, but we're just getting now to that last stint. It's all about eking out the tyres on aggressive.
Too quick for us.
Too quick for us? Who just overtook you, Albon? Bortoletto. Yeah, I mean, he is too quick for us. The only good thing is, Hulkenberg down the order. Good for us. Bortoletto might score a couple, but I think we could outscore Audi in this race, I think. And in terms of the race win, looks like it's going to be between Leclerc and Antonelli. They're very closely matched on different tyre compounds, though. Can Lewis get into here? What tyres is Lewis on? Could he maybe be very quick at the end? They've already done 2 stops, so maybe these guys are doing a 3-stop. That's kind of crazy. Right, we're getting towards the last pit stop. We've entered the window at virtual safety car. That's exactly what we needed, as we just saved fuel as well. Oh, beautiful. Pit in. On for soft. Pit in. On for soft. Let's go. Let's go. This is the luck we needed. This is the luck we needed. Absolutely. Unbelievable. DRS disabled. Oh, Leclerc's out. No. What happened? Leclerc's crashed at turn 5. He was meant to be fighting Antonelli for the race win. He's sparking away. Something on the Ferrari's got to miss. And he's just spun. He's just spun into the wall. It's now all on, well, Hamilton's miles off Antonelli. So I don't know. Is it all Antonelli here? P1? Is this kid going to win 2 races in a row and then make it 3 overall career wins in 2026? This is good for us, though. Free pit stop, effectively, or somewhat of a free pit stop. P7 with the pit stop for Sainz. Beautiful. And Albon, can he come out in P10? He comes out in the points. And we're in fresh softs. Let's go. Antonelli's in, though. That's going to make things interesting, because I think Hamilton's going to the end. So this will make things very close. Oh, Antonelli, I think he's got it, though. Surely he's on fresh softs. Yeah, he's on fresh softs. I think Antonelli's winning this. I'm gonna put money on it, but we have a good chance now to attack. I think probably just Alonso. 36 seconds is pretty crazy to Verstappen, so I think maximizing P6 today. I think that's the plan here. All right, let's push the fuel because we can. Push like an absolute stabbed rat. Get those tires up to temperature. Then let's go aggressive and see what we can do. Sainz gaining. Sainz making the move on Fernando Alonso. Let's go deploy now. And then Albon is down to P11. Bortoletto actually got us. Let's try and close up to him if we can, man. Try and get a point in this race as Sainz carries on. Oh, Verstappen's pit. Oh, Verstappen pit. He didn't pit under the virtual safety car. What a weird strategy from Red Bull. Why did he not pit under virtual safety car? So all of a sudden we're pit. And Hamilton pit. Why are these guys not pitting under virtual safety car? What melons. Hamilton's down to P4 now. And all of a sudden it's a 1-2 for Merc. Lando's in P3 in the McLaren, which is pretty crazy to say, considering how awful they were at the start of the season. Albon, brother, you need to catch him. You need to catch him. All right, Albon's gaining on Bortoletto. I think he'll make a move soon. And then Sainz P4 with the fastest lap right now. I think we're looking to stay ahead of Verstappen because he's on fresh softs. He's got Russell for company. I hope Russell can annoy him and we can just get a pretty damn solid P4 as Lando is actually catching Hamilton. Oh, no. Okay, no. Hamilton must have just overtaken him, actually. My bad. So Lewis now, 22 seconds. Antonelli's not being caught, is he? I think it's game over. Actually, if anything, can we catch Lando by the time the race ends? How big's the gap? 7 seconds. I think we can get another podium here, you know? I think we can get a podium. Are we about to get back-to-back podiums after literally the last, what, 8 races? Oh, Lando's pitting. The last 8 races, we've been talking about how awful we are and how much we're getting slapped up. And now the racing gods of it. Maybe those final upgrades that we just did on the car have come through and are actually good, because we didn't actually put all of them on the car yet. when we looked at the R&D chart. So next episode, when we look at the R&D chart, then we'll get a real sense of where we've left this car to plateau at. So maybe those last upgrades were the last key of the puzzle. Because our side's going to get back-to-back podiums here, I think.
I think we can reduce
And
lifting
I
coast.
hope Albon can just get in the points. Sonoda's in the pits, so we'll get into P10 there for free. And we're catching Bortoletto. Come on, mate. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Sainz under pressure from Russell. This is not good. This is not good. He's on much fresher medium tyres. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be the problem of the race here. That'll be the undoing of the podium here. Yeah, he's going to get us. The inevitable is going to happen, isn't it? He's going to get us here. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. Has Albon got Bortoletto? He's not. Come on, man. Yeah, Russell's got us. Okay, podium dreams over, maybe. All right, final lap of this race. Antonelli's on, and he's leading by 27 seconds. Utter domination from Kimi Antonelli. Lewis Hamilton second, Russell third, Verstappen P5 still doing, as always, the maximum to limit the damage after those, 5 or 6 wins in a row. He's still trying to balance the championship lead as we are pushing on the last lap, but probably not enough to catch Russell, or maybe. Oh, look at the pace going on here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Could you catch Russell by the end, mate? Could you catch Russell by the end? Keep pushing. Russell's just there. The podium is just there. As Albon's lost P9, by the way, to Alonso, but he'll carry it home for 1 point. And Sainz will just miss out on catching Russell for the podium. Just about. But he keeps the fastest lap, I think. P4 in the fastest lap. Not bad.
Okay.
And then Albon trundling home with 27% tyre wear for P10. We'll take it. 1 point on the board for Albon. His first point in a while, I think. And Sainz, that was a tidy P4. But Kimi Antonelli winning 2 races in a row now, and his third of his career in 2026. And it means he is now the nearest non-Red Bull guy to the top of the championship. He's 1 point off Tsunoda, and then that'll be it. Is it going to be the Kimi era? Is it going to be Antonelli, the new gen Verstappen, trying to catch the actual Verstappen for this championship? Still all to play for, I think. I think it looks like Verstappen's doing a really good job at managing. But I reckon from what we've seen, Antonelli, now 87 rated he is, 1 off Russell. I think he could be the man to chase down Verstappen right by the end of the season, maybe. Constructors-wise, Merc are ahead now. We gained big on Audi there. That was a good, big race for us because it was Bortoletto P8 and Hulkenberg finishing P10. Leclerc with the DNF, so not really great for Ferrari there. Hamilton was pretty good there. So Lewis is keeping in tandem with Russell. So, yeah, this championship's definitely ebbing and flowing a little bit. Even though it's been Verstappen leading the whole time up till now, you're sensing that the pot is trying to boil for someone to burst out and catch Verstappen by the end of the season, maybe, as we've got financial changes. Yeah, you know what? I'm for that. Let's reduce the cost gap. I'm for that. I am definitely for that. Right, we got some... okay, we're all good for these because I think we did some good inventory beforehand. Let's do some more inventory. Right, suspension, we need 1 more of those. Underfloor, we need 1 more of those. Side pods and front wing. Okay, side pods, we got 4 of those. Front wing, have we got... Front wing, we've got things being made, don't we? No. Okay, I'll make it front wing soon. And we voted for the reduced cost gap. Sound. Love that. Good stuff. Very, very good stuff. That's going to be an aid to us, for sure, because we're spending nowhere near the cost gap. Like, absolutely. Like, how much have we spent this season so far? I want to see. Finances-wise. What have we spent? We've got 50 million left of the cost cap. Like, we're well within it. Right, the final race of the episode. We're going to be simulating the Belgium Grand Prix. Come on, chaps. Please, go out there and don't make a honker of it. They'll be doing quali 6th and 16th. Even the game is simulating this, by the way, now. So it's not even just me doing Albon a disservice, as maybe I saw in the comments. In maybe previous 2 episodes, because the game is literally simulating them that far apart. Because I think the grid is so competitive, it's so bloody close on the performance chart, that 88 rated to 82 makes such a big difference. And I know it's like, oh, we've got Lindblad coming in at 79, but like I said, we've seen the growth of Antonelli, seen the growth of Behrman, seen the growth of Bortoletto. These guys grow because they're so fresh onto the scene and they've got that pedigree. By going for a one-stop, I know from memory, Belgium, the hard tire is like just invincible around here. We've gone 2 less laps with fuel. I'm hoping the simulation will cook with that strategy. Please be good. Please be good. Please be good. Let's see. Oh, Verstappen. Oh my God. Horrendous. P1415. Okay, we fluffed it with that one. Verstappen. He hasn't won in absolutely ages. And just when maybe you see the Wonder Kid. Oh, he won 2 races in a row. I bigged him up and he DNFs. Lewis DNFs and he wins. Verstappen is inevitable. He grows the lead again. This Russell into second now with that podium. Great for McLaren. That's, oh no. McLaren has scored massive there. Oh, McLaren have caught us in one race. We're down to P6. We could actually finish lower than we did in Season 1 in the championship. That's how competitive this has become. God damn it, man. God damn it. I mean, to be fair, it's only because Audi are there. Like, if McLaren were ahead of Audi, like, you remove Audi out of the picture, and we would be P5 again. But Audi being so competitive has surprised me, and I'm sure you guys as well. Oh, damn. Damn, damn, damn. So for our constructors, that's not great. And for the Drivers' Championship, that's maybe back in Verstappen's favor, feeling more comfortable just before we go to his home race. The timing of that's unbelievable for him. But guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, a lot of good admin work done for 2027, then be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.